So yesterday we discussed how to plot our Cartesian plane using the table method. Today we are going to find out how to find the intercepts of the graph, right? That is the intercept of the graphs, right? So as we discussed yesterday, that the standard form for a straight line graph is y is equal to mx plus c, right? So to find the intercepts, right, it's these 2 points. It's the points where it cuts the graph, right? So these are x, right, and y values. So we want to find out where does the graph touch this line and where does the graph touch that line, right? And as you can see, that the graph touches this line when y is equal to 0, and the graph touches this line when x is equal to 0. So let's find those points, right? So like we said, x, y, right? So when x is equal to 0, what is y? And when y is equal to 0, what is x, right? So let's try and find those points. So we can write the statement that the y-intercept is at x equal to 0, right? So let's plot that point. Y is equal to, and let's get our function, right? So let's say, for example, we use this function, y is equal to 4x plus 5, right? That's the function that we're going to be using, right, for this particular equation. So let's try and find the y-intercept for that equation. So we make x equal to 0, so it's 4 times 0 plus 5, right? Okay, so 4 times 0, that is equal to 0, plus 5, so y is equal to 5. Okay, so we found our y-intercept, right? So when x is 0, y is 5. Let's find our x-intercept. So x, right, our x-intercept. And remember to write down the statement, eh? X-intercept is at y is equal to 0. So let's make y 0 for this equation. Okay, so y, right, sorry, so we're going to make y 0. 0 is equal to 4x plus 5. We bring the 5 over, that becomes negative 5, which is equal to 4x. Divide both sides by 4. Right, and we cancel that out. So x is going to be equal to negative 5 over 4. Right? And let's plot that point, negative 5 over 4. So here we found our two intercepts, right? Okay, so let's plot these 2 points, right? So we have x, negative 5 over 4, which is somewhere over there, negative 5 over 4. And then we have y, which is equal to 5, right? That's equal to 5. And we can just draw a line between those 2 points, right? We can just say that this graph is equal to y is equal to 4x plus 5. And then we found our intercepts, right? So to recap, using the intercept method, all we have to do, right, is to find out where y, our y-intercept is where x is equal to 0, right? And that's on that, that's on this line over here. And our x-intercept is where y is equal to 0 and y 0 on that line. And then we can use our table method like we've shown yesterday. We make x0, y0, right? And then we can do our equations and then plot our graphs, right? So that's it for finding out the intercepts, right? And then plotting it on the Cartesian plane.